MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it'll be 3-inning Battle Royale baseball. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And we are ready.
Leading off for the Bears, center fielder, Ken. Griffey Jr.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed. And that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 0-2 pitch to Junior. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder,
Ball 1.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Stanton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base. Here's
a pop-up now. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Left side. There is Crawford. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Seth Smith now. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So coming to
Jonathan Lucroy.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer.
Center fielder, George.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Count is 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. And lays off there, 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that's a home.
That is it.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. We expect a good. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He will.
Leading off for the Jumpers, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Crowd still filing in this afternoon at the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Popped him up. Bohr is there. 1 away. Digging in. Joe Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Middlebrook takes it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
To 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And Stanton will put this one away in the inning. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Hey. 2-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
3-1 to him now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The next 3-2. And right into the shift. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Alex Collins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. And he's safe. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And stepping in, the slip fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Pham. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Pinder calls for it, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher.
Leading up for Barcelona, catcher Ryan McCann. Your attention, please.
He's set. Here it comes.
Now pitching.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Middlebrooks shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Bohr has room in foul territory. 2 down. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. Cabrera Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
3-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Pinder. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Justin Bohr.
First baseman, Justin
First pitch of the
Bohr.
at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Andrew Chapin.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On the ground to the right side. Pinder from the outfield grass. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Will Middlebrooks will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Now pitching, George.
There's a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall racing back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Xavier Cedeno. Greg Bird will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Now pitching, Rob.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is drilled, but right into the shed. Pinder on the grass, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Left fielder, Adam.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. At the plate, Chad Pinder. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting right, the pitcher number 31, Rob.
Will Middlebrooks will grab a bat.
Now coming in the pinch hitter, Will Middleton. Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
Brandon Moss will get the call here. Is
Brandon Moss.
The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. So striding in, Omar Vizquel, and we are
Leading off the Amsterdam. Struck out. Omar Vizquel.
first pitch on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss. For a first pitch strike as we're underway. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after.
Batting third, right fielder.
Junichi Tazawa enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2. And Vlad had a rip at this one, but comes up empty, so he's down on strikes. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Now at the plate. First offering on its way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Dozier is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Guerrero, the runner at third with no outs. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Stepping up now, George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he this is for the ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Smoke fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Leading off the inning, Ryan Rua, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 the count to Molina. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is at the plate. Just
leading off for Cuba.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Jed Lowry now. He'll get us.
Leading off for Louisville, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Number 4, George Freeman.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those. Junichi Tazawa takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Ernie Banks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Banks has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredible.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 19, Chris with attention please. Now pitching, Xavier Cedeno.
Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off.
Right fielder, Vladimir.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. And it'll remain 1-2 as this is fouled back right off the catcher's mask that time, as he may need a second to clear the cobwebs here. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in, the slip fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate.
Leading off for the Sluggers, third baseman, Christian. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Chad Rose.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Now at the plate, Albert Bell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gaddis is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
George Springer.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball that just misses inside. 3-0 now. Maya isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches.
Craig Breslow takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. There we go. A bouncer up the middle. Lowry's got it. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak up to third, and he is out. My gracious, that's a questionable base running play, to put it kindly. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. 2 balls and a strike to Bohr. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. That's down into left center for a base hit. So digging in now, Will Middlebrooks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bohr is off at first with 2 away. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Dexter Fowler.
A high fastball is in there, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Hit on the ground to third. Middlebrooks ranges to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Jed Lowry now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Trevor Hoffman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at bat. Zach Rosca trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-2, full count. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So striding forward now, Christian Villanueva, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Addison Reed answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. Now 3 runs are in. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the leadoff man, Ricky, to start out the first. In now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
The count now at 2-1. Two, here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Martin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Christian.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready now, Frank Thomas. He'll lead things off here.
First baseman, Frank Thomas.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Ripken from the outfield grass. And there's 1 gone to start the night. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Short, hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Coming to the plate now, Chris Iannetta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Two and two.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hit out towards second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Grandal is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. Grandal takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Now in the box, Will Middlebrooks, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 1-2. And good contact there, as this is hit high and deep to right center. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping in, Cal Ripken, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Cameron Perkins waits on deck. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Settling in now, Cameron Perkins. Lifted in the air out to center field. Nick Wooden's under it. 1 away. Into the box. Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Set and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ripken, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's another 2-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Batting eighth, the right fielder number 32, Brayden Thompson. Your attention.
First pitch of the
Now
at-bat.
pitching, Matt
There's a
Bowman.
strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
The pitcher, number 26, right now, Iglesias.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Iglesias. First pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the... So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin.
Center fielder, Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And that's out number 1. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Franchy Cordero.
Now
a snap throw over to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this will be fouled away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Scott Van Slyke will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Changeup called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Way out in front.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be...
Naquin is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good 3-inning battle royale contest between St. Louis and Cuba. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the night. Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Cordero takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Naquin facing back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
J.D. Martinez.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1. And he misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now both runners are breaking. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Konerko at third, Martinez over at second. Story at first, 2 out in the inning. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Full count still. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make. Ready now, Frank Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. So digging in now.
Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-1 to Martinez.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt. Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight it's 3-inning Battle Royale baseball between the Missions and the 50. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First baseman, Frank Thomas.
Here comes the first pitch. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. And a strike to even the count. The 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And here's a swing and a ground ball heading for Bonifacio at second base. And there's one away. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez. Your attention, please. Now pitching, number 62.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled off. Just underway in Baltimore. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Digging in, Chris Iannetta. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball. 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there.
And the right fielder is there to. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low. Apparently for a ball. One ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Missed with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the first out. At the plate, Ernie Banks. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Stepping into the box.
Batting third, center fielder, Joey Gallo. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig into the flag court and gone. So We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park. So striding in, number 37. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. After it is Jones. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in now, Jason Giambi.
First baseman number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is after it. He tracks it down, and that will. In now, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball called for strike two.
I got to count 0-2.
High in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Center fielder, Adam.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And he'll pull into second with one away. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike three. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone.